Grandmaster Adams, what brings you back to Fort Tarsus?
I've got a job for you. One that requires both speed and discretion.
I don't suppose this job has anything to do with the weird-looking sky we've had lately?
As a matter of fact,
All right, give me the details.
our best intel says it's the Dominion at work.
Please tell me they're not making another Heart of Rage?
And we don't know what they're doing. Yet. That's where you come in.
Speed and discretion.
I've got the location of a camp for you. Get in, find out what they're doing, shut it down, and fast.
I'm on it.
Good. And come back alive, freelancer?
Lincolning, Grandmaster Adams.
Where am I headed?
You should have the location Corvus gave me now.
You really think the Dominion is behind whatever's happening to the sky?
If I were a betting man, I'd put money on it. Corvus is reporting increased troop movements. Camps all over the region setting up strange devices. Small-scale experiments with Shaper energy going awry all across Bastion. They're up to something.
I didn't want to say this in the fort, but you don't think it could be the Urgoth, do you? There was that scout you showed me, but still don't know how many of them are in Bastion or where they are.
You never told me anything about any Urgoth.
I didn't want to freak you out.
Anything's possible. But there's so much Dominion activity right now, I have to believe they're involved.
But it's been trashed. It's crawling with outlaws.
We can't have Dominion tech falling into outlaw hands. You have to clear them out.
Outlaws couldn't have taken out a camp of armed Dominion soldiers.
Yep, someone else had to clear the camp before the outlaws found it.
detecting an active radio transmitter nearby. Let's take a look. This radio is transmitting a recorded distress call. That's promising.
Doesn't look like help ever arrived.
I can track the signal to its destination. Should we find out who they were calling? You should hear this transmission. Playing it now.
The Spirit found us. Do not send aid. Do not go to the rendezvous. Hide the device and run.
That's not a distress call. It's a warning.
Sounds to me like Corvus missed something big. What's the spear?
That's question one. Question two is, what device are they talking about? This site is sealed. Can't get in.
Something went wrong here, and I want to know what it was.
I'm picking up nearby energy signatures. Generators guarded by turrets. You'll have to take down the defenses to shut off the barrier. This is strange. Why would they abandon the camp and leave turrets and beasts behind? The shield is down.
Search the camp, see if you can find any sign of what's going on.
We've got a data archive. Opening it now. Plans and schematics for... This looks a lot like the device the Dominion set up at the Cenotaph.
Well, that's bad.
Just a moment. It's a series of coordinates, locations where this device was held. They seem to keep it on the move. This might be what we're looking for.
What's in it?
Coordinates. A secure location to hide the device.
Then let's go unsecure it.
I've been thinking about that name. The spear. I wonder.
What is it, Grandmaster?
The spear fits the pattern of Dominion call signs.
Like the Monitor. You think his replacement's here to take command of the troops in Bastion?
That radio message was terrifying. I don't think they're happy about the new management.
Looks like we finally found some soldiers.
Turn over the device to your officers, and the rest of you can go. We're not giving you anything.
Are they fighting against each other?
Negotiations are over. We have company.
Reinforcements incoming. I'm detecting gates everywhere.
Who here wants to tell me about the device? Anybody?
I want to be one of these trainers alive for questioning. Kill the freelancer.
Based on their trajectory and the radio signal they received, I think I've got their destination.
Follow them. You know the drill.
Am I the only one confused about Dominion troops fighting each other?
It's not just you.
Corvus has always said that Dominion treats their own people worse than their enemies. Didn't really think that might be true until now.
This feels like a trap.
Try to get a look at what they're doing, but don't get yourself killed.
Understood. It really are fighting each other, aren't they?
This place is overrun with Dominion troops.
Any sign of the device they're protecting?
Not yet. Maybe further in.
If I can get past the soldiers, I'll look for it.
From this position, we defend Harken's device at all costs.
You're clear.
Hurry! We can't let them create another Heart of Rage.
Already on it.
There you are, freelancer. I was wondering if you'd show up. You're much too late. Harken is his device by now, and neither you nor the promises of your pets will stop the spear's apotheosis.
Did anyone bother to tell the Spear about what happened to the monitor? No device can control the Anthem.
Valor is no weak cipher, easily distracted by the Anthem's soul. Valkyries of focus, discipline. Valor will be the one to save us all.
Those were top-ranked Dominion Valkyries. Most Lancers wouldn't tangle with one and live, let alone four.
Watch out! There's a Fury headed your way. Someone else alive in there.
What are you doing in that cage?
The Valkyries are collecting every officer who was under the Monitor's command. I surrender. Anything you want to know, I'll tell you. Just don't leave me for Varabram and her people.
Grandmaster, looks like I'm bringing you a present.
Just what I always wanted. Good work, Freelancer. I'll get Corvus to talk to your friend. Coming back.
How's our little Dominion friend?
Unfortunately, he can't tell us where the spear is, but he had plenty of other worrying news. Dr. Harken is back.
One of the Valkyries I fought mentioned that name.
Harken entering the picture makes a lot of things clear and more urgent. He set off the cenotaph 10 years ago, leveling Freemark. He should have died with the city. If he's here now,
He's going to start another cataclysm.
that's the bad news. The good news is that a force like the one this spear is leading is too large to keep hidden. Now that we know what we're looking for, Corvus will pick up their trail. And then, we'll have Harken and this Valkyrie.
I hope you're right.
So do I. Keep all this quiet for now. I'll be in touch once we find something.
Grandmaster, I take it you've got a lead for me?
Corvus scouts spotted the Arcanist Dr. Harken in a Shaper ruin not far from the Fortress of Dawn.
What about the Valkyrie leader who was with him? The Spear, Varabram.
No sign of her yet, but we should act now. Harken's too dangerous to lose.
Call me paranoid, but it really sounds like the Doctor is being used as bait for a trap.
Halec's rubbing off on you. He said the same thing, which is why I'm organizing multiple freelancer squads to hit this ruin. If it's a trap, we're springing it and stealing the bait.
You really want this guy?
I was in Freemark when the Dominion attacked.
Then let's go get him.
Javelin systems look good. Linking in the Grandmaster.
All right, Freelancers, listen up. You'll be heading to the last known location Corvus has for Dr. Harken. You'll approach from opposite directions. Your ciphers are forwarding you strike locations now.
Any sign of the spear?
Not yet, so be extremely cautious.
Coordinating with Team 2 now. I've linked in their cipher, so you should all be able to hear one another.
All right, Team 1. Who's up for some sexy danger?
Hey, Wraith, ready to kick some Dominion ass?
You know it, big star. Just got some shiny new Javelin boots just for the occasion.
Hey, we're coming up on some kind of Dominion camp.
Right. Kick ass now. Chat later.
This is where the Corvus agent spotted Harken.
No sign of him now.
It's quiet, but I'm picking up a very faint signal of some kind. Can you investigate?
Faye?
No Look out. I'm suddenly detecting turrets and multiple Dominion energy signatures.
I knew this was a trap.
I've never seen a grounder field this large before. The machine itself must be underground.
Hey, Big Star. A whole bunch of the Dominion we're fighting just gated out. Might be headed your way.
Are you alright?
I'll be fine as soon as I find whoever keeps shooting rockets at me.
Turrets are down.
They're weakening. Now's your chance to make a push for the ruin.
You still think Harken might be in there?
Talico here, Cypher for Team 2. I've detected Shaper energy underground.
The ruin's waking up?
Or someone's waking it up.
It's Harken.
On my way.
Is inside the ruin. Lots of them. And Talico was right. The ruin has been activated.
How's Team 2 doing?
Oh, sorry, there was a lot of swearing, so I muted them temporarily. Reconnecting.
Right, Jack? You there?
Oh, yeah, we are.
We took out the Dominion ambush, but our Cypher's picking up more in the pass we came in through.
You need help?
No, but they sure will. We're in pursuit. We'll meet you on the way out of the ruin, Big Star.
You found their grounder, I think.
You think?
I've never seen one like this before. They've added more security measures, I think. They're cycling between emitters. You'll have to get all of them to shut it down. bring it down. Get to the last emitter.
We just found a whole bunch of Dominion Striders. When we get out of this, we're having drinks.
Make it around on us.
You guys okay?
Yeah. Getting real tired of these stonking huge brutes, though.
Shaper energy just spiked.
You better find Harken fast.
This is the energy source.
Any idea what the Dominion are doing here?
Wait, something just turned on. You need to find Harken. Fast.
Faye, what's our status? I can't get to Harken.
Energy is continuing to spike. Harken's shield is drawing power directly out of the ruin itself. Whatever he's doing is a problem. Destroy those crystals to shut it down.
Says there's a cataclysm forming.
Not for long, Emerson. Harken is here. How are things on your end?
The Dominion had fallback positions throughout the pass. Emphasis on had.
Are you telling me to shoot the Valkyries?
They did shoot at you first. Harken as soon as it drops.
Faye, what's happening? Where's Harken?
Harken just gated out. Oh no. The cataclysm he was forming collapsed, and now the ruin is in some kind of feedback loop.
That sounds bad.
Run. Our connection cut out for a moment. Are you alright?
Yeah. Let's not do that again.
I detected a gate tearing open near Team 2.
We're going to check it out. Might be reinforcements arriving. We'll keep you posted.
You know that gate that opened up here? It's inside a Strider cabin.
Harken gated directly into a Strider? He's insane.
I think we already knew that. You catch the Strider Team 2.
Working on it. Could use some more freelancers up here.
Headed your way.
Guys never run out of guns, do they?
Sending you the coordinates now.
My nelly swinging arm is getting tired over here.
On my way, right.
It's down.
Can Harken gate out of there?
Not if you pull him out of the cabin first.
Nice timing.
They're guarding the battery. Could use a hand getting them off it. Oh, so we'll have my hide for this.
You get the tools powered up, Team 1. We'll keep them off you as much as we can.
Hit the relays. I'll make sure to divert the power so it only goes to the Strider Bay doors.
I suppose you could hurry it up a bit. There's an awful lot of Dominion down here.
Doors are powered. Go and help Bryce and Jack before they get flattened.
Where did Dominion get these things? I think I dented Nelly on its backside. Go get Harken before he skulks away.
There's
There's no need for any further unpleasantness. I surrender.
Grandmaster, we've got him.
I've been waiting for this day for 10 years. Nice work, freelancers.
Don't know about the rest of you, but I could use a drink.
Well, several drinks. Maybe a pie.
Yeah, let's go home.
Thank you for coming.
You said Harken wants to talk to me?
I dislike the precedent this sets. Prisoners do not make demands of fort residents.
Time is of the essence, Commander. We didn't have a choice.
No, you really didn't.
All right, Doctor, I'm here. What did you want to tell me?
You're carrying a lot of tension, Freelancer. If you don't learn to relax, you will ruin your health.
If that's all you wanted, we're done here.
Now that's just sad. Your stodgy betters have rubbed off on you. Do you really want to wind up like Vul here?
You have 2 minutes, Doctor. Whatever you wanted to say it now.
Patience is a virtue, Commander. Just look at the poor Monitor for that lesson. With our borders under attack, he was sent to weaponize the cenotaph. But he just couldn't wait for us. And now Vara has made the same brash mistake. Lancers are so hasty. I blame the Jets.
Vara's trying to weaponize another Shaper relic?
Oh yes, without a cipher. Very poor choice, but she just wouldn't wait for another Monitor to arrive. She has convinced her Valkyries that she can control the Cataclysm through sacrifice. Her sacrifice. She is prepared to give her own life for the Dominion, to stop the Urgoth attacks and reshape the world.
That didn't work for the Monitor. Why would it work for her?
Oh, it won't. But she won't hear it. She's already begun activating the relic. You've seen the result.
The storm on the horizon.
What you call a storm is a solid wall of Shaper energy, with no way in or out.
All right, that could be a problem.
Lucky for you, I was working on a solution when you interrupted me. A gating device.
Gates? Like the ones the Dominion use? The ones that send different soldiers out that went in?
This one is much more stable, I assure you. I was planning to use it myself, after all. But what's a little irrevocable transformation compared to the end of the world? The egress is your only hope. Bring me what I need to build it, and you can get to Vara. Sound fair?
You'll get your materials.
He can't be allowed to have tools or equipment of any kind without supervision.
Surely your good sentinels are up to the task of guarding one poor Arcanist, Commander.
Why do I think we're going to regret this?
Connection established. Adams gave me a list of... Wait. This can't be right. According to this, we'll need a Shaper relic, crystals from a bristleback, and a Dominion translator. Sending you possible coordinates for a bristleback. I'm still working on the rest. Linking in Harken.
They let him out of his cell for this?
No, just gave him a link. That's still too much if you ask me.
Freelancer, isn't it exciting to be working together? I'm looking forward to this. By the way, I also need you to bring me a pneumatic leg from an Iskari.
An Iskari leg? Why?
It's an important part of the design. Just the leg. I certainly can't use the rest of it.
Right. Hey, got Ursix here. Multiple Ursix.
I'm detecting a bristleback as well. Get rid of these two, and maybe that will draw it out.
that bristleback, Faye?
Found it. It's not too far away, and only one this time.
Something tells me one doesn't exactly mean easy. Okay, Faye. Technically there's only one, but it's big enough to count as two. At least. Maybe three.
Bristlebacks are fascinating creatures, aren't they? Their migrations in the north are quite...
Shut up, Harken. Faye?
Don't panic. You fought Titans. You can handle this.
Got the crystals.
Excellent. I found our next target. There are scars nearby, and a lot of Shaper energy. It's fair to say they're tampering with a relic.
That sounds fascinating. I want to hear all the details when you get back.
There's definitely a relic in here. That's the good news.
Do I want to know the bad news?
The closer we get, the more scar signatures I detect.
How interesting. I wish I could see this.
Found the relic, Faye. It's about 1 moment from going critical. What are the scars doing with it?
What do scars do with anything? Just get it away from them fast.
Faye, what's the big energy field thing?
That'll mess with your Javelin's cargo.
Now that's interesting. Those fields are Dominion technology. Did the scars steal it or mimic it, I wonder?
Relic fragment lost. That field just stripped it off your Javelin. Relic secured. With this level of Scar coordination, you can bet an Iskara is directing them. Detecting what might be an Iskara fathering might be best to clear this lot out first.
Got it.
There's our Iskara. A veritable array of pneumatic legs to choose from.
Just what I wanted.
Excellent. Just the translator left, and I think I might have found one. I've located a Dominion gate device for the translator, but be careful. It's on the edge of a conjunction.
A conjunction?
Don't worry about it yet. You might not have to go inside.
Quick question before I reach the translator. What exactly is a translator? I've never heard of it before.
They're components for the gate devices the Dominion use.
The translator is responsible for connecting two non-continuous regions together.
Right. It's part of a gate device, which is what I just said.
Okay, all I really needed to know was don't blow up the gate device, but the rest is helpful.
Be careful. You're approaching the conjunction. Visibility is going to be poor.
I noticed the change in the weather. I'm here, Faye. How do I find the translator?
Take it one thing at a time. The crystals are your top priority. Destroy them to access the gate.
On it.
Crystals. If you don't disable that gate, the Dominion will use it to bring in reinforcements.
access the gate. All the crystal anchor things are gone.
I'm detecting more underground. They're growing.
Using crystal formations as anchors was a poor choice. They scatter energy in unpredictable ways.
They're resonating with the crystals.
Why do I get the feeling that's bad?
I told you using crystals was messy. Theories are not very stable. The effect on them will be interesting.
The crystals are exploding.
What an exciting side effect. I must write this down. If my former colleagues were going to try to replicate my work, you'd think they would be more cautious.
Your work? You built this thing?
Hardly. This, my dear freelancer, appears to be a larger, cruder form of the egress I'm designing. Lara tampered with a relic too early and left much of her forces trapped outside the energy wall. They're simply trying to get inside to reach her, just like you.
translator now. That's everything on Harken's list. Let's get you back and put him to work.
Music to my ears, Faye.
This has been so much fun. I feel like part of the team.
This device better work, Harken. I even got your damned East Scar-Eye leg.
You actually did that? Wonderful. I only asked to see if you go through with it.
What?
Are you afraid?
Why would I be?
The monitor
Was corrupted by the Anthem. I will not have that problem. Remember, I do this not for myself, but for you and all of Stralheim. For Stralheim! Might separates the weak from the worthy. Only the strong can provide order. Only the strong can provide order.
Vara!
Stay back! Order is the path to peace!
Earth Thunder, is, everything okay?
Well, nothing could ruin this view. Freelancer. He's gone. Harken's escaped.
Well, this has turned into an interesting morning. Go with Vul. I'll update Adams on the storm.
Hello, you wanna come in now? Okay, well, I have some funny news. 1 minute he was there, and then poof, he was gone. And yes, I know how crazy that sounds, but
Have you tried one of these? They are delicious.
Sentinel Bren, secure the prisoner.
Oh. Oh.
How did you get out?
And why did you come back?
The truth is, I could have left at any time, so the how is inconsequential. You don't have to do this. This isn't necessary. Look, I chose to stay here because I want to help. You can trust me. Feel better?
much.
Stay in your cell and don't cause trouble.
Couldn't help but notice the forecast while I was out and about. Stormy. With a chance of doom.
Talk, quickly.
Virus started the cataclysm.
Gathered that much. You're supposed to be working on a device to get me inside, not pulling stunts.
You mean the egress? I finished that hours ago. Go check my workbench.
Yeah, could have just said so.
I could have, yes. Attach it to the Dawn Shield. There's no way of knowing what you'll face inside, but the egress will get you in and out of the cataclysm.
According to you.
Well, I'm all you've got. You're early.
I didn't know I had a schedule to follow.
I thought you would wait at least another day before coming to see me. Why so eager?
I've been hearing stories about you for years, Doctor. You started the Heart of Rage.
And you finished it.
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Lancers fly, engineers build, and Arcanists. Arcanists study, my friend. Knowledge is life.
You must have been inches from the cenotaph when the cataclysm began. How did you survive?
How did you? Don't you ever wonder? You didn't reach the cenotaph on your first trip into Freemark, but you got close. Closer than any other living being. Drowning in the Anthem until all the ciphers of your expedition went mad. But you survived, unchanged. Or so everyone believes. I wonder if the same little freelancer who flew into that storm came out again.
Tell me about Vara Brahm.
No. That's the wrong question.
Where is she now? What's she trying to do?
Still the wrong questions, I'm afraid. You don't care about Vara Brahm, not really. No more than you cared about the Monitor. Did you know his name was Armus Brahm? Yes, Vara's brother. He was the pride and joy of Stroheim, you know?
I don't get the impression that Vara feels a lot of pride or joy in her brother.
Above all else, Vara loves the Dominion and the Lancer Code. She can never forgive him for failing them. Our time is nearly up. I hear the good Sentinels coming to end our visit. So I'll leave you with a question to ponder, dear freelancer. Why did Grandmaster Adams send you to get me? Why do you suppose he didn't undertake a mission so close to his heart himself? We will talk later, I'm sure.
There's a shaper ruin here that definitely wasn't there before.
Vara succeeded. At least a little bit. She's created a new reality. It just doesn't extend very far yet.
Why would she make a shaper ruin?
If I had to guess, that's what she thinks of when she imagines controlling the world.
So the ruin is important then?
Whatever is here will likely help silence this cataclysm. Is still trying to keep it at bay. Wait a moment. The cataclysm is still reforming around you.
Got it. Not moving into the chaos field.
We have to be in and out quickly. This storm is ripping our reality apart. Starting with you.
This place looks so normal. I don't know why, but that creeps me out.
Oh, it's definitely creepy. It's a new reality that's trying to replace our own. If it succeeds, Vara really could replace everything and everyone we know. And it would just be clear shot at the crystal. No more crystal. Nicely done.
You want to face me? Very well. I'll be waiting.
Javelin payload lost. Sorry.
In the Spear's name, I will tear you apart.
Well done. Head for the crystal. Nice work.
Fine. You want a battle? You can have one.
Sense a crystal up ahead.
This looks complicated. What's all this for?
The reality inside this cataclysm is incredibly unstable. I think Vara's made these things to just keep it all together.
So, shutting these down is making the storm less stable? Is that a good idea?
Yes. We want this reality to collapse. If it doesn't, it will displace our entire world. think it was made to hold an echo. That's helped stabilize you. We're going to need more echoes to expose the crystal. They must be here somewhere. Field stripped off everything you were carrying. Five minutes left. Crystal's exposed.
about an energy beam?
It damages everything in its path.
I know you! My brother's killers! He was weak, unfocused, distracted by ambition. Oh, not! I can rename the world!
You have to stop. This plan can't work. Your world is collapsing as we speak.
I can keep it alive by will alone, but you won't live to see it. I will break you!
silence this cataclysm?
I don't understand it. If Vara's controlling the cataclysm, it should have stopped. Or at least weakened. But nothing seems to have changed.
So now what?
This reality is still unstable and about to collapse. Come back to the fort before you get caught in it. We can plan our next step there.
Right, Harken, what's going on? I killed Vara.
And the storm abides. Fascinating, isn't it?
You told me Vara Brahm was the heart of the cataclysm. Why is it still alive when she's dead?
I realize this is not obvious to most people, my dear freelancer, but Arcanists are not born with answers. We experiment, we study, and there we find the truth. In this matter, you will have to think like an Arcanist and not a Lancer. Investigate the cataclysm. Study it.
You want me to go back in?
You didn't expect this to be easy, did you? Learn about the storm, and perhaps we will find a way to silence it for good.